Now, that is incredibly fucked up shit to find out in Magi. Probably one of the most happiest series, like, I fucking talk about, apart from, you know, the whole murder, rebellion, and, you know, family feuds, and, you know, a lot of the other fucked up shit, but the most colorful series, this chapter just ended me off with a very just, wow, just got me to think about shit very heavily. After like the last chapter was just so happy and just so nice, and like Aladdin saying, "Oh, this isn't Solomon's wisdom, this is open sesame now," and I'm like, oh, like that. And it's like this kid just pushes himself throughout the fucking limit. He's like, I know, I'm gonna search, you know, Belial with like one of King Solomon's Djinns after all and find out like anything I can know about his power. And this is the thing about this, and like when Ugo was actually talking to him during the Almataran stuff, which a lot of this chapter took place in basically Almataran, which it was kind of nice to see this again. Aladdin was looking at this and saying, basically, like, this is what Ugo, Belial, you're special. Therefore, you can't go to a king vessel who desires destruction. It's like, you possess a similar magic that like Solomon used to get to seal Ilya away. And I'm like, holy shit, it's like, that is why Hakuryu is that fucking powerful now. It's because if this actually goes into the wrong hands, this could turn out to be one of the most, honestly, I would say this is probably the top 5 of the most powerfulest fucking Djinns. It just takes away your soul, like, if you fucking use it, and it's like, this guy's fucking powerful. Although, like, I think Hakuryu doesn't know how to properly use it. Obviously, we saw that he lost his fucking legs and his arms already throughout his whole shit, so he pretty much, the man has only got his fucking torso and his fucking one arm left. Like this kind cannot fucking last if he's going against other shit. It's like, you are fucking life magic. And this is where, like, he started coming up with like the concepts of like, this is life magic, this is strength magic, and one thing that really shocked me, Solomon's magic is strength magic. The entirety of it is like he could just make every concept of strength, even it was effective against God, which I always thought that strength magic was always kind of the more weaker one that never really got looked on apart. I think the only ones that we know that have strength magic in this series is like when Aladdin went against Titus like during the match and just like started using it for a little bit. And like that fucking one like fucking guy like in the Rain Empire that's like one of the finalists, that his Djinn is a strength magic thing, but he has such low Magoi that he can just not use it for at all for a long time. And it's like, I really loved it, in saying like, oh, where would the soul go if it gets cut away? And the lad's like, oh, here it is, tell me about that. And Ugo's like, I don't fucking know. Like, even David himself wasn't able to reach the countless hyperspaces that exist out there. So it's like, if anyone goes in there, it is impossible to comprehend their whereabouts. And like, Aladdin's like, no, I can't. I have to fucking keep going. I have to keep looking. And you just see there, Morgiana, day and fucking night, like the fucking sun's rising and the night's falling, she is still like traveling across the fucking world just to find Yunnan, to find some answers. And like Aladdin is just going fucking in trying to find Alibaba. He's like there and he's like, it's not here, it's not here, it's not here, it's not here. It's like he's saying like, you know, it's impossible, Alibaba's like still alive. It's like, I gotta do it. And like you even hear people saying like, Aladdin, you gotta rest, man. And we find out that this guy has been doing this the 5 days straight. That no sleep, no nothing. He's just been going in 5 days straight trying to fucking find out. And then you just see in those panels, it's like, oh my god, looking at all the adventures and all that. You know, I should be able to find some clues to find, you know, if I follow the root inside his body. And that shocking thing is saying like, every single memory of Alibaba's root are empty. Not a single fucking thing is there, like not even a single strain. But it's like the rook that dwells in him is no longer that of a human being. Everything that is him of the human being has disappeared, and that just makes you think as well. All those people that like Hakuryu put under as well, like I said, they're just mindless drones anymore. They don't even have a soul anymore, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, that is just so fucked up. Aladdin there is just standing there and he's saying, you know, if I, you know, if we do anything about this, it's like he's gonna be used by like Al Farman or anything, and he's like, that's the thing that he hates the most. So it's like getting rid of this stuff in his body also means that his body is just gonna die, and it's like when fucking Alba's just started grabbing. It's like, how can you be so calm about this? Like, what kind of monster are you, Magi, like that? It's like, and just Aladdin just turns around and just starts crying. I'm like, fuck, man. That really hits. After that little happiness that we had in the last week's chat, like, people know I was saying, like, I fucking love Magi. It just turned to, like, Magi just turned up pretty fucked up. Why is every series that I love right now is just having some really dark shit right now? And I knew about this chapter anyway, and I kind of guessed it anyway, since I did read the previews, like, the little, like, rules that came out, since, like, I'm not gonna lie, the fucking Magi translators have been fucking slacking, and I'm really disappointed, because it's a shame, because there are other series out there, but I would honestly wouldn't mind waiting a little while longer for, like, aka, like, Isekoi or something like that, because I have the fucking Shonen Jump translation, so, anyway, but it's like, I fucking hell, guys, like, I really want, like, someone to translate Magi, like, some different translators that are gonna be on point. I feel like this is, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! All over again, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds and Yu-Gi-Oh! ZR, when I was watching that shit, that, getting a translation of that, waiting potentially near a month for a single episode, and they're just like, oh, sorry, we're fucking lazy, you know, we can't get... Magi is my favorite fucking manga series, and I really hate that we have to wait this fucking long for this, so please, please, guys, fucking either put in some fucking hard work, get some new translators, if not, hand it to someone else that's a little bit more reliable, because fuck me, I can't wait this long, hardly anymore, when we got shit like this going down. At that, fucking love this chat. You guys know me, I fucking love Magi, but that's it's all from me. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys